Hi everyone, and welcome to your fun flow yoga practice. My name is Marissa, and I'm thanking you so much for being here today and joining me on my YouTube channel. Today's practice is going to be fun. It's going to offer you many modifications, options to advance your practice, and a great way to loosen up and feel good through your whole body. I have a bunch of fun flow yoga offerings on here. They're just kind of a mix of different classes, so feel free to check out that playlist tab when you're done. Thanks, guys, and let's get started. All right, well, let's go ahead and get started hands and knees. So bring it on down to the ground. And just give me a butt wiggle side to side. So just kind of loosen up your hips, and your hips might pop like mine did. Good. Exhale, let's take child's pose together. So walk your arms out. Good. Bring your forehead down. And just see if you can find a little piece here in your shoulders, back, chest, as you feel the energy fall into the earth below you. And notice as you start to find this pose for the first time today in practice. Maybe you take an inhale, walk your hands out a little bit further. Exhale, soften the shoulders. Good. Start to feel and find your breath. So closing the lips, inhale together through the nose. And then exhale out of the nose and down the back of the throat slowly. Good. Repeat. Inhale, breathe in together, breath in through the nose. Exhaling, breath out of the nose and down the back of the throat slowly. Take your time, and I just want you to gently gaze forward. We're going to crawl our arms forward to create puppy dog pose with me. So walk it out. Exhale, walk your knees back, and then bring your chin or your forehead. Chin's a little harder. So now your booty's in the air. You can tuck or untuck your toes. And you should feel like your spine is like a slide from your tailbone down to your shoulder blades. Take a deep breath in there, deep stretch. And then one more time, we look forward together. Go ahead and send the gaze forward. Good. Exhale, slither through. And then land in Sphinx. So you're going to have to walk your hips back some. Walk your arms forward some. Ground your palms and your forearms into the earth, and go ahead and lift your chest with me. Good. And then exhale, roll your chin down to your chest. Good. Inhale, pick up your chin, look forward. Bend your knees with me. Let's rock side to side, massage out our hips and thighs. Feeling the sensation of almost a foam roller beneath your legs if you're really tight or with a hard surface. Good. And then go ahead and keep the feet together. Keep your knees bent just like mine. Ground down into your palms and your forearms. Press your chest up higher. Start to firm and tone your glutes here. So your booty should be hard. Now straighten your arms and think back bend. 3. Good. Really lift the chest forward. 2. Good. One more big inhale. Really reach your toes up, up, and away. Exhale, forearms down. Toes down, and then you're going to kind of crawl your hips forward so that you can gently return to child's pose after that back bend. One more time. So it just kind of resets the low back, especially since sometimes that can be a little deep. Exhale, rise up right into cat pose. So round your spine with me, tuck your chin, lift up through your upper back, and now tuck your toes, flat spine, hover your knees. 5. 4, we are going to bring our knees to our wrist by pulling it in tightly, okay? So go ahead and gaze forward. Exhale, right knee, right wrist, tabletop. Left knee, left wrist, tabletop. Good. 4, switch. 3, switch. Last 2, switch. One more each side. Tap, tap, hover. Now lift the hips. Welcome to your first down dog. Now, generally we have a little room here, so I want you to go ahead and find your freedom and your movement. So if your hammies are tight, Exhale, bend your knees, push back, deep stretch. If your neck is tight, turn your gaze left and right, creating some mobility from side to side. And feel free just to turn your gaze back towards your feet, close your eyes even, and stretch it back. And let your knees bend here. Good. Inhale, gaze forward to your hands. Exhale, let's take about 4 steps total, maybe 6 steps up to the palms. Good. Once you arrive with me, inhale, lengthen halfway. So long gaze forward, stick out your bum. Go ahead and grab hold of your calf muscles, pull your chest to your thighs. Let's deepen our forward fold and lift up through our butt. Good. So while you're here, see if you can roll your chin in toward your chest and then relax your neck. Good. Roll your chin in toward your chest and then relax your neck. Beautiful. Release your fingertips down. Heel toe your feet apart a little bit for me. So not all the way, just a little bit. And I want you to bend your left knee. Your right leg is going to be straight. So it's kind of like an asymmetrical forward fold. And now walk your fingertips to the right. And you should feel this a little bit deeper in the right hamstring now. Now walk your fingertips through center. You're going to bend your right knee, your left leg is straight, and take a gentle twist to the left, which you're going to feel that in the back of your left hamstring a little bit more. There you go. Now bring it back to center. Beautiful. Bring your feet together, heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. Good. And then put your hands on your hips to support your back. Stand up with me. Lovely. Raise your arms up, please. Reach up. Good. Exhale, circle the arms behind you. Fingers tips to the low back. Inhale, press the heart forward. Squeeze the elbows together. Good. Hold the back as you exhale, bow down. Take a flat back with me, gaze forward. Good, long spine. And then step your left foot back, please. And feel free to take your time. You can stay longer in a pose than I am. Totally up to you. Lower your left knee down to the mat. Good. Keep your back toes tucked for support. Bring your arms up to the sky, knee down, crescent moon. Good. Right hand reaches out to the right. So you'll notice when I put mine right next to my hip, you should have room to do that. Left arm reaches over, side bend, 3. Maybe look up to your left palm, 2. Good. Exhale, left hand comes down, right hand joins. Step back to down dog, 1, 2, 3. Here comes our first round of work. Inhale, plank roll forward. Good. Drop your knees if you're feeling tired. Otherwise, full push-up down. Flip your feet. Come up with me. Good. Hold. So this is our first cobra, first up dog. There you go. Now try to reach your chin forward. Otherwise, we end up keeping our chin kind of down the whole time. Push into your feet for as long as you can. The last moment, we roll over the toes. Lovely. Breath in. Left leg rises. Good. Bring your left knee to your nose. Core plank. Bring your left leg back to the sky on your inhale. Big stretch up. Step your left foot forward. This time the right knee lowers to the mat. Good. Crescent moon. Reach up. And again, go ahead and tuck your back toes for support. It's going to help support the lower hip. And you can push through the toes as you reach up. Same thing, left hand next to you. It's hard to see me on this side. Right arm rises. You know what to do here. Gaze up to your right palm if you have room. 3. Good. Feel that elongation. 2. One more big inhale. 1. Exhale. Put your hands down. Lovely. Pick up your back right knee. Step up. Feet together. Lengthen your spine halfway. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees for chair pose, Utkatasana. Sink low, raise your arms up. Good. Open arm twist to the right. So go ahead and turn your gaze to your right. Look all the way behind your right shoulder. Keep your hips forward facing. Good. And then sit back into your heels. Make your legs work for another breath. Smile while you're doing it. Inhale, center, reach up. Good. Exhale, forward fold. We'll get the left side once we come back to standing. So lift and lengthen the spine. Right foot takes a step back. Right knee lowers. This time interlace your fingers, temple mudra, so your index fingers are reaching up. Lean back. Untuck your back toes. Notice the lack of support. And if you need the toes tucked, do it. Take another full breath. Good. Exhale your hands down. We meet in down dog. Lift and step. Try to make it a fluid movement. Nice. Roll forward to plank with me. Inhale. Drop the knees if you want. Otherwise, stay strong. Chaturanga. Inhale. Again, can you lift your chin without dropping your head back too far? Exhale. Push, push, push into your feet. There you go. Down dog. Look at your toes. Let's peel our right leg high. Good. Reach your right leg a little higher. Lift, lift, lift. Perfect. Knee to nose. Exhale. Send your leg all the way back up on your inhale. Good. Step through on your exhale. We lower the back knee again. Toes untucked if you can. Just noticing how your core engages. Interlock the fingers. Temple mudra. Index fingers up. It's also known as Kali Yoga Mudra. Reach up, up and away. Good. Exhale, hands down. Top of the mat. Lift your knee. 1, 2, 3. Step with me. Lengthen your spine. Fold. Take 2 breaths here in your fold. And notice the little bit of heat that we've started to create in the body. Heel toe your feet together, bending at your knees. Come back to chair pose. Good. Again, pull the belly in and down. So sometimes when we squat, we dump our hips forward, not our hips, our tummies. So draw in, sit the hips back. Open arm twist left. So go ahead and turn your gaze all the way behind you. Rotate your ribs to the left some, but again, keep your hips in alignment. Keep your knees in alignment. Now drop your butt, hold it. Good, bring your arms forward. This time, stand up with me, lean back, good, back bend. Exhale, let your hands circle around, this time interlacing the knuckles. Good, take a giant step back with your right foot. We're gonna turn into a wide-legged pivot here. Take your knuckles down your butt as you open up your heart. Wide-legged forward fold. Bring your knuckles up and over your head. Let your head hang heavy here. 3. Look left and right as you open your shoulder with me. 2. Good. Hands to the mat on 1. Release. Halfway lift the spine, Skandasana. So turn the right toes out. AKA you're moving towards the back of your mat as you bend the right knee in a lateral motion and then pivot onto the heel of the left foot. Good. Now try to lock your right arm in front of your right knee. Extend out through the right palm if you can, placing it firmly into the earth. There you go. Now take your top left arm to the sky. Flex through your left foot. Stay active here and then reach. So think about pushing down in order to create space to reach up. Good. 1 more breath. Exhale, both hands down in front of you. Go ahead and pivot to the front foot. Same thing, Skandasana. Left foot turns. Right heel down. So first just check in with the hips and the groin, the heel. Now plug left arm in front. Ground down, raise right arm up, and then open up. 3. And that might be available on one side and not the other, and that's very normal. 2. Good. Go ahead and make fist. Put them down into the earth to straighten both legs. 1, 2, 3. And then release your fist. Exhale, fold. Good. Pivot forward, which is our left foot. Exhale, plank pose. We're going to take side plank on the right forearm first, so gently place it down with me. I'm going to turn my backside towards you as we stagger or stack our feet. Left arm reaches up. 4. Maybe overhead. 3. 2. Exhale, high plank. Come on back. So left hand first, then the right. And then give me a push to down dog. Hips in the air, gaze to the toes. Good. Relax your shoulders. Take your right leg high. We'll get the left side shortly. Bend your right knee. Let your hip open. Good. Hold and lift your thigh. Raise your right leg all the way up. Big stretch. Good. Bring your right knee to your nose again, just like we did before. And then send your right leg all the way back up. Step your right foot forward. Good. High lunge, so you're on the ball of your back foot. Take your arms up. Soften your shoulders, pull your belly muscles in, so feel your core engage. Good. Keep your left arm reaching forward, slide your right arm back. Switch. Switch. Good. Hold on right here. Left arm is forward. Good. Right arm is back. Now put your right hand on your low back. Reach up through your left arm. 3, 2. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Pyramid pose. So remember, we step our left foot up for this one. Anchor the heel. Go ahead and take your thumb, put it into the crease of your hip with me. Pull your hip back so that you feel, there you go, the sensation of pulling the hip back behind you, and then release your right thumb. If you want to, try to extend the arms. So I have blocks in front of me, but either way, you can walk the hands out and then see if you can get a little bit more room as you fold. Now, I definitely have a lot of weight in my right foot, but I want you to feel, put some weight in the left foot so it's not all digging down just through the right leg. Good. Release your hands next to your foot. And then on your next breath, just let your feet meet. Left foot steps up. Beautiful. Halfway lift the spine here. Gaze forward. And then fold forward with me. Bring your feet all the way together so we can squeeze the legs as we stand up. Inhale, palms press. Squeeze the glutes as you lean back at the top, which helps protect the back. Good. And then gather your hands to your heart. We'll take one standing balance here. So left knee rises. Exhale, left ankle crosses over the right thigh, figure 4. Keep your hands at your heart for another breath, and then meet me here. Put your forearms, if possible, on your shin. Hold and breathe. 3. Just gaze down. 2. 1. Bring your leg all the way up. Inhale, arms up. Feet together, gently fold forward. Take a nice flat back. We meet in plank. Now we have our side plank on the second side. So lower the left forearm. Drop the hips left, stagger the feet, and then roll the right arm up to the sky with me. Good. Hold. 3. Maybe take your right arm forward or keep it right where it is. 2. One more big inhale. Exhale, strong arms. Push up. Right hand. Left hand. Push, push, push. Good. Lift your hips. Down dog. Take 3 breaths here. Maybe open your mouth. Let go of your day so far, what's about to happen. And then peel your left leg up with me. Bend your left knee, roll your hip open, just like we did on the right side. Good. Stretch and pull the hip high. 3, 2. Now raise your left leg all the way up into the air. Bring your knee to your nose, core plank. We repeat like we did before. Shoulders come forward. Really feel your activation here. Good. Leg rises back to sky. Now silently step your left foot through. Rise up, high lunge, biceps next to your ears, fingertips reaching to the sky. So we're upright to start, and then from upright, we take that forward motion where we shift the arms, okay? So take another breath. Exhale, left arm goes back, right arm moves forward. Switch. Hold here, strong arms. Good. Now extend right arm forward, left arm back, hold right here. Put your left hand on your low back. Inhale, right arm rises, lean back. 3, 2. Right hand to the mat, left hand to the mat. Exhale, pyramid, step up. Right toes turn out. Now take your left thumb, just like we did on the first side, put it in the crease of your hip again. Pull your left booty back behind you. Perfect. Then bow down. And again, go ahead and reach out long with your arms if you feel comfortable. Breath out as you fold. Feel your deep stretch. Nice. On your next inhale, you're going to take your time. Exhale your hands on either side of your foot. So walk the hands back a little bit just for support. Bend the right knee some. Step up, feet together. Lengthen your spine halfway. Notice a little bit more mobility, hopefully in the low back, hips, and hamstrings. Exhale with straight legs. If possible, drop your head with me. Good. Squeeze and tone the legs as you stand up tall. So squeeze the inner thighs, aka adduction. Gather your hands to your heart. Now we have figure 4 standing on the left leg as the right knee rises. So go ahead and pull the right knee up. Cross your ankle. Now we're going to take 3 breaths. So join me here, hands to heart, hold. 3. We'll lower the forearms to our shin in 2. Exhale, go ahead and see if you can go deeper. 3. I have the wobbles, so I feel like I'm going to fall over. 2. If I turn my head, 1 more breath. Good. Inhale, bring the knee back up to neutral. Stay here. And now we're going to step back again with our right foot, pivot into that wide-legged straddle we worked on before. Good. Facing the back of our mat, warrior 2. So let your left toes turn in. Extend your arms long. Gaze out over your right arm. Feel your legs. Good. Reach your right arm way out in front of you. Come to side angle. So put your hand down inside of your foot if you have room. And inside angle. So bring your arm down to the ground. Good. Left arm to the sky. And then lean back as you open up your chest. A lot of times when I say reach forward, we all go into reverse warrior. And then roll your left arm back. Good. Hold. 3. Look up to your left thumb if you'd like to. 2. Now reverse your warrior. So straighten the right leg. Left hand glides down your back leg. Look up to your right hand. Good. Exhale. Meet me in center. Toes turn out 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. And we find a nice, yummy, wide-legged squat. So here we feel our inner thighs. Go ahead and turn your gaze down. Let your head fall. Good. And then I want you to turn your gaze forward, hands to heart center. Pulse with me. 4, 3, 2. Legs should feel good. 1. Inhale, stand up straight. Good. Exhale, pivot left toes. Now we take warrior 2 facing the front of our mats, aka back to the original front, and land. Good. And this is where we get confused sometimes is when I say reach forward. A lot of times people reverse their warrior, then go right to side angle. So reach forward, hold it, then drop into side angle. There you go. And roll your chest back. And draw the core in. And if you can pick up on 1 or 5 of those cues, great. Maybe look up to the sky. Relax your jaw. Good, and then inhale, take your time. We come through warrior two for a breath. Look forward. Straighten left leg. It's called reverse triangle technically. And then we're gonna cartwheel our hands all the way down to our left foot and meet in plank. Step it back. Good, hold 5. If you need to lower your knees, feel free to. 4, 3, 2, drop your knees, open them, bring your big toes together. Take that wide-legged child's pose. So try to lower your belly between your knees, extending your arms long. Take a big breath so you literally feel your back fill up with air. And then exhale. Feel the body really deflate as you breathe out. Fill up with air. Deflate the body. Good. And then on your next breath in, we gently shift forward. We're going to bring our palms together so that we're in prayer pose. So pinkies down, thumbs up. Bring your knees to neutral, meaning bring them closer together. Tuck your toes as you turn your gaze down. Lift your hips. Welcome to dolphin. Good. Hold and breathe as you push into your forearms and lift up through your butt. 4. Strengthening the shoulders. 3. Learning to engage the abdomen. 2. Exhale, gently place your knees down onto the mat. Straighten your arms, and we're going to go back to the beginning where we tucked our toes under. So go ahead and lift your knees with me. And we're going to bring our knee to our ankle, or excuse me, our wrist again. Ready? Go. 8, 7, 6. Good. You got this. Hold it with me. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, drop your knees. Untuck your toes, sit back on your heels for me, and then just feel that nice stretch here in your quads. And just lift your gaze forward and up. Close your eyes for a moment, especially if your heart rate was just elevated from dolphin and the bear crawl knee taps. And then exhale, we're going to keep our hands on our thighs. Go ahead and tuck your chin in with me, round your spine. Good. Inhale, think cow pose. Press your heart forward. Good. Exhale, think cat. Push into your thighs, really round. So dig your hands down, down, down. Now as you move forward, move your hands forward. Let's meet in downward facing dog. Open mouth, exhale. Send your right leg up on your inhale. Bend your knee, open up your hip just like we did before. Good. Lift your thigh up a little bit higher. And then keep the hip open, but let the leg straighten. Good. Push to the bottom of your foot for another breath. And now, as you look forward, take a giant step outside of your right hand, still on your yoga mat though. Staying in this kind of deep variation of a lunge, and then lower the left knee. Option 1, stay here. Option 2, we're going to bend our back knee together. Turn the right toes out gently. Take the right arm up and around. And maybe grab hold of your back left foot if it's part of your practice today. And this might be part of your practice sometimes, but not today. Welcome to the world of our bodies, constantly choosing movement or choosing to push the movement away from us. Good. Roll the ribs for another breath. Now go ahead and release your back foot with me. Reach your right arm up for me, pretty please, and put your hand down inside of your foot. Good. Tent up onto your fingertip pads. Press your chest forward. Take another full breath here. Just feel your hips gently and generously open. And then exhale, Malasana. So that's where we're going to tuck our back toes together. Step up with me into your squat. So go ahead and sink your bottom down. Plug your thumbs together at your heart center. Good. And then really try to press your heart forward. Take another full breath with me. Exhale, bring your hands to the mat. Turn your toes forward. Fold forward. We'll take one more standing back bend here. So go ahead and halfway lift first. Ardha Uttanasana, which is halfway lifting the spine together. Good. Fold in. Bring your feet together. Inhale, stand up, reach up, squeeze the glutes, lean back. Good. Fold forward as you exhale. Halfway lift the spine again. Here's your vinyasa, so jump back if you want. I'm going to step. Chaturanga, which is your push-up, or skip it. Back bend. Exhale, down dog. Good. Left leg lifts. Bend your knee, open up your hip. Hold here, stretch as I push back with my hands evenly with my arm bones parallel. Now straighten your left leg with me. Exhale as you look forward, gently take your straight left leg, step outside of your hands, hold here, and then lower your right knee with me. Good, same as before. I want you to go ahead and start your pivot to the left, turn your left toes out, turning my backside towards you as I take my left arm up and around and grab hold of my foot. Heel comes towards glute as you rotate. See if you can close your mouth if it's open and just breathe with me. 3. Good. 2. And 1. Let the foot go. Reach up and around. Same as before. Stay in the pose. Tent up onto the fingertips with me. And then pull your chest through. Take a full breath. This time, we're going to gently bring our knees to parallel. So don't step up. Instead, bring it back. Flip your hands right, then left with me. And then push down into your palms, deep wrist stretch. 3, 2, and 1. Now, if you want one more plank to chaturanga, take it. If you don't want one, you can go ahead and sit with me. Otherwise, high plank, chaturanga, up dog, down dog, and then we shall have a seat. You know, always want to give the option just in case you want the little bit of extra power. Now, bring your feet together for your bound angle. Sit up nice and tall. Good. Exhale. Let's go ahead and fold it forward. Hold on to your feet as you bow down over your feet, stretching out your low back. Notice during this forward fold the small pull in the low back. And then hopefully it feels okay and feels relaxing. 2 more deep breaths here. And then on your next breath, you're going to very gently bring the spine to an upright position. Good. Exhale, bring your knees together, scoot your bum forward with me, and lay all the way down. Go ahead and pull the right knee to your chest. Left leg extends in front of you. Push through the left foot, pull the right knee in tight. Good. Take another full breath. And now, yummy twist here. Go ahead and bump your hips to the right. Pull your knee across to the left. Right arm reaches away from the body for your spinal twist. Good. 3. Feel the release in the low back. Feel that nice deep stretch here. 2. And then using your next breath very, very slowly, start to initiate the movement back through center. Realign the back so you can bend the left knee, plant your foot to create some alignment there. Good, and then go ahead and switch your legs with me. So hug your left knee in, right leg long. Take a deep breath as you hold. Exhale, pull your knee across, right hand grabs hold. Bump hips to the opposing side. So your hips are going to bump left this time as your knee goes right. Really try to work the shoulder blades evenly down into the ground beneath you. So try to pull the back down as the left arm reaches away. Maybe even look over your left shoulder. Good. Take another breath. And then on your next inhale, slowly bring it back. And again, bend the right knee, plant the foot for alignment purposes. Pull both knees in, grab hold of your kneecaps, and draw some circles on the surface below you as you feel your body start to melt down. So you'll feel your sacrum, your glutes, your piriformis. Reverse the circles that you're drawing, small circles, other direction for me. Good, and then on your exhale, go ahead and plant your feet on the earth below your knees, so your knees are bent. Place your palms down next to you and gently squeeze the glutes as you press your hips up. Option to walk the shoulder blades underneath the back and maybe even flip the palms up. So you're not even really using the hands, but instead pushing with the back of the forearms. Just an option. Hold 3. Lift your hips up a little bit more, squeeze your bum 2. Draw the ribs in and down as you exhale, lower upper back, mid back, low back, bottom. Good. Put your hands on your low belly. Drop your knees left to right. If you haven't yet closed your eyes, go ahead and do that. Join me with kind of keeping our practice quiet and personal here. Even though we're moving together, we're still really feeling the energy in our own body. Maybe we're processing what's next or the day. So if you can with me, really try to focus on this quiet moment right now. Give yourself one more hug and then a happy baby pose. So letting your hands come to the outsides of your feet. You're going to gently pull your knees down as you stretch out through the groin. So give yourself a rock side to side, opening up your hips, stretching, stretching. Good. And then let's take a breath in Supta Baddha Konasana. So feet together, knees apart as the knees land out to the left and the right. Low belly and back pull in and down. Core firms. Palms open up facing the sky as you just take this pose for a few breaths. So feel the energy in the body here that you're gaining from holding and breathing. I invite you to notice kind of the quiet that comes in. Open mouth, exhale, sigh it out. And then go ahead and reach your right leg long with me. And then your left leg long, so both legs are fully extended. Find a cozy space to feel your back dive down into the earth below you. Let your tongue rest in your mouth as your lips gently seal. And again, trying to find the breath as it moves in and out peacefully. We'll We'll take 3 more breaths together on our back. So try to feel your body become even more quiet, even more at peace. On your next inhale, take your arms long over your head, full body. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. You can roll onto your right if you want, get cozy there, or pull your knees in and stay on your back. And then you'll gently meet me in a beautiful seat. Sitting up nice and tall, shoulders relaxed. And bring your hands together. I'm glad that we can move together today, and I hope your body feels lovely, feels relaxed, ready for whatever's ahead of you, and that it matches your mind. Bow down with me, staying forward as you stretch. Namaste, and thank you for practicing.